I've always woken up at 5 a.m. not because I listened to Andrew Huberman's podcast or I watched some Ali Abdal video about how to be more productive, but because it works for me. And I'm talking, I've woken up at 5 a.m. since I was probably 10, 11, 12. But why have I continued to do so for the last 14 years? Let's talk about it. So why do I wake up at 5 a.m.? I won't bore you with all the scientific reasons and tell you need to wake up early so you can get some sunlight because that's quite healthy. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old when I started in year 7. And the main reason I've always woken up at 5 a.m. is because it works for me and fits my lifestyle. When I was 12 years old, I was part of the sprint team and football team, and sometimes we had to go jogging before school. In order to do that, I wake up at 5 a.m., go jogging, get home, freshen up, and then head to class. Same thing right now. Currently, I work an intense job at an investment bank, and also I love training. I'm a part-time bodybuilder, I guess I'm part-time. So I need to find time to train that works for me, that fits into my intense lifestyle. And for me, that's always been before work. At 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I'll wake up, head straight to the gym and get my workout in. So that way, no matter what time I stay in the office, I don't really care because I've more or less done my training session for the day. So more or less, the reason for waking up at 5 a.m. is not a magic time. It's not a magic hour. Nothing magical happens. It just fits my lifestyle. And this whole sort of push that everyone needs to wake up early. You need to wake up early if it allows you to get the most done during the day. If that's not the case, then there's no point trying to make yourself wake up at 5 a.m. Apart from it fitting my lifestyle, over the years, I've also noticed more benefits from waking up early. The first one is it allows me to be more productive during the whole day, which might sound kind of counterintuitive because you think if I wake up early, I'm gonna get tired quite quickly. So all things being equal, you might think, okay, waking up at 9 a.m. versus 5 a.m., that extra 4 hours of sleep will actually make you more productive and less tired, which I've not found to be the case. Most people need around 5 to 7 hours of sleep. So depending on what time you sleep, I found that if you sleep after like 12-1, sleep quality is never that good. So for me, if you sleep around 11, 12, wake up at 5, it just makes me more productive because I've gotten the right amount of sleep, because sleeping in excess of what you need just makes you more drowsy. So it definitely makes me more productive. And the days where I actually don't go to the gym, I found that when I can just wake up and crack on straight with works, it makes such a huge difference. I have a clear mind, there's nothing on my brain, I have so much energy. Also, like I kind of hinted already, when you wake up at 5 a.m., you're able to train before you head to work, and exercise is the one thing people can do to actually increase their lifespan that's within their control. So there's no reason not to. But what stops most people being able to train and exercise is they're way too tired after work, and during work, they might not have the time because of a meeting or some sort of activity they have to do. So the most logical conclusion is I need to find the time to train that doesn't impact my work and also when I don't feel tired, and that is before work. And at the end of the day, why most people can't wake up early is literally because they sleep late. They're sleeping late because they're watching Netflix or YouTube channel or whatever past 1 a.m. Because as far as I'm concerned, even though working an intense job, you're working in corporate law, investment banking, some private equity, hedge fund job, if you're working a normal 9 to 5, which is most of the population, most people work 9 to 5 jobs, just try and sleep earlier. So how to actually wake up at 5 a.m. The first thing, most important thing, is to not have any caffeine after 3 p.m. because if you have caffeine after 3 p.m., that stays in your bloodstream and you're going to feel ready when it's time to sleep at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So make sure you have no caffeine after 2 or 3 p.m. the day off. And also you have to sleep early, and obviously early is relative to you. You need to find the right amount of sleep that you need. For most people, if you want to wake up at 5 a.m., you probably have to sleep before 12 a.m. I would say that most people can get away with sleeping at 12 a.m., 11 a.m., but on the safe side, 10 p.m. or 10:30 should be the right amount of sleep for most people. And it all comes down to making a decision. So let's assume you've not had any caffeine past 3 p.m., you've slept early, and you're waking up on time at 5 a.m. What's next? You need to make sure that you prep all you need so that once you wake up, you can be very productive. And I'm going to do a more detailed video about my morning routine. But what I really say is you want stuff to be in place once you wake up so you can just get stuff done. For me, once I wake up, I don't even lay in my bed. I do that later on. I grab my watch, grab my phone, head to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face. My gym clothes already prepped the night before. My pre-workout is ready. My gym bag is on my dining table, which my girlfriend hates. And I'm out of my flat as soon as possible. In our society now, we more or less glamorize fancy morning routines where you wake up, you meditate, you do yoga, you stretch, you do words of affirmation, you look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm the best, today I'm gonna kill it. But what you need to do is for your morning routine, it needs to be quick, effective, and reliable. You need to be able to replicate it every single day, because once you do that, you have a morning routine. The morning routine should not change day to day, more or less. It should more or less be a routine by the name. So make sure the night before you prep everything you need. I'm talking about old school uniform on bed level. So yeah guys, hope you found that video useful. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.